The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Carr now to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a play fake. Carr. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6. On 1st down, Carr. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On play action, now Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw, it's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, tight. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll get this 1-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw is Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Deuce, 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 deuce. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Allen now looks to throw. And Diggs has it. And a nice spin into some open field. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Allen now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Allen off the play fake. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
In his own end zone, it's Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 2.
Raider 1. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Who that? Who that?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. The left side completion to Jones.
Carr's pass complete to Zay Jones. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
On play action, it's Carr.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that
looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Allen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's second and 10.
Mike's 4-2. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Allen. He'll buy some time right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete to Cole Beasley. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more? And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I'm only going to be able to carry it.
And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 23. Off play action. Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And this will be caught by Edwards. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Carr's pass complete to Darren Waller. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3/4 in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check pass.
From the 39, Carr. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
gain of 16 yards. And the Raiders
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. This complete to Jones. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here it comes, here it comes.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll put it in the hands of their receiver, Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
You think you gonna tight. You think you gonna get this? Show it.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Kill.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. On second and 11 now. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, Mitchell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down and 4, Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Now it's 2nd and 9. Garoppolo now. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No score after one on EA Sports.
21. Defense wins championships, baby.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo.
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
This is caught. It's Sanu. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. There's Garoppolo on first and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats will take over here at their own 12-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
57. Mike, 57.
On second and 10, Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
On the ball. Right there. 54.
Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Hunter hit. get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check smash. 57. Let's go. 57's the mic.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Crunch time, defense.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Shot here before half. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On 1st down, Mitchell. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Mitchell. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Robbie Gould, the kickoff.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return is J.J. Taylor. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
18 Cardinal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake, Jones. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Black 80! Mike 58 right there. Double dog. That's the one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Dante Hightower on the stop. 2nd and 9. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
On 2nd down at 4, Garoppolo. And here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Second and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here's Lance. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kyle Van Noy. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Second down and goal. Lance. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jones. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the line for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so it's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Watch the run. baby. That's baby shot. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. What we got? What we got? What we got?
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49ers.
They hand this off to Harris. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
54 to
That's a
Mike.
gain of 3.
On the give, this is Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's taken down inside the 30. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Folk's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted.
The play to show on earth, baby.
Mills. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Jones escaping the pressure right. Open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there for the Patriots. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. This is Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Harris. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. Here's Harris, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, watch that.
This is Harris. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Come on. Hey, smash. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Come to my world.
Back to throw. Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't be scared. You smell that checkers drawn. Let's go. Viking 18.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A big play there for New England.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. From the 39, Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 44 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats will take over here just shy of the 30. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when...
It got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taylor now from the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now Jones, off play action. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Taking it right down.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar, 77 yards. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will extend this big lead.